Hey everyone, I'm Marbozir and welcome to this war of mine. So this is a game that was released just recently. It's a survival game where you play as a civilian or a group of civilians in a war zone and try to survive. So as you might imagine, this is not a happy fun game. The atmosphere can be a little bit depressing at times, but it's a very interesting game, so I decided to play it a bit. Now I already played for an hour or two just to familiarize myself with the game, see what's going on, how to play, and how the game actually works. So I know the basics, I will talk about the basics once I get started, but other than that, I will mostly be exploring the game as I play with you. So, let's get started then. I will start the new game, obviously. So, when you start a new game, you get a group of 3 civilians. They aren't always the same, but they are mostly the same. I've only seen 4 different people in a few different starts. So in this case, we got Pavle, who's a fast runner. We got Bruno, who's a good cook. He's also slightly wounded, which is not great. He will not always be slightly wounded, this is actually randomized. If you're lucky, you can get a start with no status effects. And we got Marco, who's a skilled scavenger, and he's slightly sick in this case. When you first start the game, you should generally scavenge around for materials. This is how you do it. Now the game is divided into day-night cycle. During the day, you are at your home, as much as you can call this place a home, but this is in fact your home. And during the day, you get to do things around here. And during the night, you can go scavenge around different locations. But I will talk about the night once we actually get there. The night starts at 8 PM, I believe, so we got quite a lot of time here. When you first start the game, you should generally scavenge around for materials. They can sometimes be hard to reach, because there's rubble blocking the way, and we don't have any tools to actually remove it with. And yeah, we can't open the door because it's locked. We can make a crowbar later. We do have a basic workshop, but before we can make anything, we need more materials. There are a lot of basic items that we'll need. So, for example, we definitely need a stove. We can also upgrade it later, this is just the first level. We can also upgrade the workshop itself to make more advanced items. Another really basic workshop that we'll need is a metal workshop. We actually can't make a crowbar without a metal workshop. But first, let's look around for some more materials. I can remove the rubble, even without any tools. It would be much faster with a shovel. Okay, we got a lockpick. That's useful. Can we open this? Yes, we can. At least we should be able to. I'll just remove the rubble with my hands. It will take a while, but you can do it. Alright, let's have a look around a bit more. So, what are these items? I'll load all of these first. These are the basic materials, so components and wood. These are the 2 most basic building blocks, and they are required for a lot of things. We also got parts. These are just basically mechanical parts. We got some clean water. We got some electric parts. And we did get a lockpick and some herbs. They can be useful for medications or cigarettes. We're going to need a lot of wood and components, because these are used for really a lot of things. And we'll need large amounts. But for now, let's look around. This guy should be down here actually. Come on, go, go. Now we don't seem to have any food yet, which is not great. Food can be somewhat problematic. Food is usually the main priority. Yes, I'll take all of that. Would be nice to find some bandages, because Bruno is slightly wounded, which is not great. We don't have any bandages yet. Marco is also slightly sick, which is not great either. But I think it's worse to be wounded, because the only thing you can do about that is use bandages. There's no other way to get rid of that effect. You just need some bandages and that's it. Alright, it will take a while to dig through all of this. I might have enough materials to make a metal workshop now. But I want to load as many things as possible. We still have several hours, because the night starts at 8 PM, I believe. Let's see, can we find some bandages? That would be nice. We got some food, so that's nice. I'll take all of this. I'm also going to need a shovel. I need both a shovel and a crowbar. Anything good here? Yep, we got more components, clean water, wood. I'll take all of that. Nothing to see here. This is just a chair. Alright, we got a little bit of food. Let's go to the workshop now. Alright, so we're going to need a metal workshop. Let's do that. And place it right next to our basic workshop. Seems like a good idea. Alright, now I should be able to make a crowbar, and then I can just break in instead of wasting a lockpick. I generally don't like using lockpicks to open these, because lockpicks are much more useful to bring with you when you go scavenge around. We don't need to waste them in our home. We can just make a crowbar and break through. In any case, it just seems like a bit of a waste. And yeah, we can make a crowbar. That will take 10 components, which is half of all our components, but that's okay. The crowbar can also be used as a weapon, I believe. I'm pretty sure it can be used as a weapon. I'm also going to need a shovel once I'm done with that, because that's way faster than just removing all that rubble with our hands. That's usually not a fantastic idea, unless you really have no choice. Alright, so now we need a shovel. I do have enough materials. I'll make that shovel and break in instead of using a lockpick. We might want to make a bed. I'm not sure if I'll have enough materials left. We can sleep on the floor, but that's usually not a great idea. A bed is much better, as you might imagine. Okay, we got some water, some books. Okay. Not amazing, but I'll take it. This guy is still slightly sick, but there's not much I can do about that. Alright, we got the shovel, so this will be a little bit faster. And we can also open this door. Okay then. And you can have a seat. Well, I can send him up there. And yep, the night. So now, this is the night. And we can assign our people to 3 different tasks. So we can scavenge and go check one of these locations. We can guard, which you generally want to do because you can get raided during the night. You usually want to have one person on guard duty. Someone who's, you know, not wounded, super tired and things like that. Let's see, Marco is a skilled scavenger and he has 15 backpack slots. He will scavenge. Bruno is slightly wounded. He can sleep. And Pavle can guard our home. Sounds good. Now we have 3 locations. We can scavenge around. And you get information what exactly you can expect here. And a small description. It's generally worth reading the description up here because it's not just fluff. You also get told what you can expect in there. So for example, in this case, this is a location inhabited by homeless since long before war. They've always been struggling with the lack of food and might not have survived the recent shortages. They shouldn't be afraid and we could find some useful things here. We also got a shelled cottage. This neighborhood recently got shelled and many houses are still burning. People were fleeing for their lives in a hurry, so we may find some useful stuff there without meeting anyone. And we got the 3rd location. Half of it is a ruin, but there are people living in the other half. They don't seem friendly. At night you can sometimes hear shots fired from there. Okay, so I don't want to go here because I don't have any weapons. I probably want to check out the shelled cottage. There might be some homeless people here. So let's go to the shield cottage. There's lots of food, lots of meds, lots of parts, huge amounts of weapons, huge amounts of materials. Yeah, this is perfect. Now I can bring some items with me, but keep in mind that the more items you bring, the fewer blood you can carry with you. Because all of these items take a slot, and we have 15 slots. I will bring a crowbar. I don't think I want a shovel. I think I'll be fine without lockpicks. I'll bring a crowbar. Alright, let's go then. This is 9 PM right now. There's actually someone inside? Okay. Well, that might not actually be a person. It could be like a rat or something like that. Yeah, that's just a rat, not an actual person. Alright, that's a lot of basic materials. I will grab all of that because I can just drop some of it. Let's take a peek. Looks safe. This location is usually abandoned. I didn't meet anyone here yet. Okay, there's some food. I can come back here later. So I might come back for food later. I do want to bring some food with me though, because I don't really have a lot. So I'll bring this, but I'll come back for the rest later. I might bring clean water with me. So let's take that. I can come back for sugar later. Sugar is useful to make alcohol, which is great for trade. You can trade. Right, let's have a look. I'll probably have to come back one more time, maybe even 2 more times, because obviously I can't carry all this stuff with me. I'll just take the most useful items. Probably the basic components, because I'll need a lot. Medications, okay, I definitely want that. I'll come back for the rest later. Okay, anything back here? Oh yeah, I would have to dig through this rubble with my hands. I'll probably come back with a shovel. Okay, I need to come back with a shovel later. Probably the next night. Let's see. Yeah, that's a lot of wood. Maybe later. That's still a rat upstairs. Yep. The more valuable things are usually locked, which is why I brought a crowbar. Yeah, there are a lot of basic components in here. I'll need all of that stuff. Let's break in. Would be nice to find some bandages. Because, yeah, I'm wounded. Bruno was wounded. Yep, that's just more wood and components. I don't think I'll find bandages. Probably in the basement. Okay, coffee. Quality roll-up. Okay. Fertilizer. Parts. Weapon parts. Electric parts. I can come back for this later. Coffee is limited and valuable. So this is good for trade. But I can come back for this later. I don't think anyone else is going to scavenge this. So if you don't take some of these things with you, I don't think they will be gone on like the next night because someone else will take them. At least that didn't happen to me so far. They are always still there. Right, so do I want to remove this with my hands? I got time. I'm not in a hurry. Okay, let's actually do that. I might find some bandages locked in here. But I'll come back with a shovel next time to remove this rubble up here. Yes, stop complaining and keep digging. This will take a few moments. You can zoom in and zoom out. The art style of the game is actually quite interesting. It fits the general theme of the game and the atmosphere. The atmosphere is pretty good, considering the setting. Although you don't see a lot of war going on, this might as well be like a post-apocalyptic survival game from what I've seen so far. This might change as you progress through the game. I only really played the first few games, so that's my first impression. Come on, hurry up. Are we there yet? It's still 1 AM. I still have time. I'll definitely want to get some weapons in the first few days, because we might actually get raided. We can get raided, and we will get raided at some point. It's usually not a huge problem right at the start, but I'll need weapons. Okay, here we are. So use the crowbar, and hopefully we'll find something good in here. Bandages. I need some bandages. Bandages can be pretty hard to get. Okay, we got some bandages. Obviously that means I have to drop a few things. Like wood. I'll take this. Shell casings. Gunpowder, ammunition. Yeah, I want all of these things, but I'll have to come back for them later. So I'll take all of this stuff. And let's leave. Yep, it's only 2 AM, but there's no point staying. Because there's nothing to see here, really. I can't carry anything else. What was in here? Did I check this? Oh yeah, right, I did check this. That was the sugar. Alright, let's leave then. And now we'll get an update what happened back home. If we got raided, or if it was a quiet night. So day 2. Okay, nothing happened, the night was calm, which is a good thing. Alright, now... let's see. Marco is hungry and tired. But he'll be fine for now. Let's remove this. He's also slightly sick. Pavle is hungry and tired. Yeah, everyone is tired. And Bruno slept poorly because we don't have a bed. So he had to sleep on the floor. Which is usually not great. Let's make a bed then. Yep. This will cost us quite a lot of components, but we'll need a bed. You can place it, I don't know, in the basement, for example. It usually doesn't matter all that much, but you can sleep during the day. Let's just place it here. That's fine. Alright, place it there. And make some more things. Come here. What else do we need? Let's see. We already have a metal workshop. Moonshine still, yeah, it will be useful, but not just yet, I don't think so. We can make some filters, we'll need some fuel, but that's pretty quick to make. I don't think we need a heater right now. Actually, we kind of do, it's 16 degrees. Okay, I think we'll need a heater. So... in here, it'll be fine, I think. Alright, let's place it here. Anything good in here? Okay, oh nice, jewelry. That's good for trade, and we found some food. Very nice. And there's still some more loot in the basement. I'll go check that out. And oh yeah, there's still some stuff upstairs. I need to remove that rubble. It's 9 AM, we still got a lot of time. We found some herbs, some medications, clean water, and some books. Yeah, that's nice. I should probably use the medications because I am slightly sick, so that's not great. Right. We need some fuel. Which means I'll have to use some of my basic materials. Which is not fantastic, but yeah. I could burn some books. And I probably will. It's not a very nice thing to do, but hey. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm not going to burn my wood, because I need that to actually build things. Okay, let's just burn the books. Survival is more important than books. Okay. Let's use some meds. I don't like being sick. That's usually not great. We got the bed. Also, Bruno needs some bandages. Marco can rest for now. He's on meds and he's tired. Now, being tired is not the worst thing in the world because you can also be exhausted. And that's much worse. You can also be very tired. It has several levels. So you can be tired, very tired, exhausted. Being just tired is not the end of the world. Same with being hungry. You can be very hungry. Right, so... we need to upgrade the metal workshop because that will allow us to make some weapons. Like a hatchet, I believe. Which is a pretty good multi-purpose tool and a weapon at the same time. But we'll need a lot of materials to upgrade this thing. Yeah, we need 30 components and 15 wood. I don't think I can bring 27 components and 5 wood back with me the next night. Probably not. Oh, also, we need a stove to cook some food. Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. I almost forgot about that. Do I have enough materials left? No. No, that's the heater. Yeah, I need more components. That will have to wait one more night then. I need to bring some components then. Unless I can find components up here, but that's unlikely. We might find something useful up there though. So I'm not going to eat. I'm going to eat the next night. Let's add some fuel here. To heat this place up a little bit. You can have a seat. And we'll check this area out. Should have enough time to do it. It's only 3 PM. You'll be fine. You can eat tomorrow. Eating every day is a luxury we can't afford right now. Yeah, this is much faster than using your hands, as expected. Okay. Come on, hurry up. 4 PM. I don't have that much time left, actually. But it's enough. Yes, it will open. Try harder. Alright. That's the last loot in our house. There's nothing else left to check out. Let's get something good then. What did we get? We got more bandages and clean water. Yep, that's good. Bandages are always useful. And they can be pretty hard to get. Alright, I think this is enough. So, let's end the day. I'll go back to the same place as before, but we got a new location. The church. It's still a place of meetings for the local community. Priest Oleg is known for his charitable work and offering refuge to the poor. He might have something to give away or trade. Okay, so there's possible trade at this location, which is a good thing. Was the garage here before? No, I think that's new. So what's this all about? It was a decent family business, blah blah blah, run by an impulsive son and his elderly father. If they still live there, they might be willing to trade with us. Okay? But let's go back to the shelled cottage. So, who's going to sleep? We can actually sleep in bed. Everyone is tired. Actually, no. Marco is not tired, but he's slightly sick and on meds. I might bring him to scavenge, honestly, because he has 15 inventory slots. Bruno slept poorly, and he's slightly wounded. He can sleep, and Pavle will guard. Sounds good? So, shelled cottage, Marco. Let's go. What do we want to bring? A shovel. I don't think I'll need a crowbar anymore. No, I don't think so. I'll bring a shovel with me, and that's it. I don't think I need anything else. I need to bring a lot of components and some wood. I needed 15 wood. And 30 components? And probably more. I want to bring as much as possible anyway, because wood and components are used for so many things. I'll probably have to come back multiple times, like at least one more time after this. I'll bring the food and the herbs. I'll take the wood. I don't need the sugar just yet, that can wait for later. There's still a rat upstairs. It will be fine. Wait, is this the same exact object? No, it's not. There's sugar in here, and there's also sugar in here. Okay, that's a lot of sugar. I'll take this. Because that won't use any more inventory space. Anything in here? Yeah, I guess I'll take that. Herbal meds and components. I'll need components. Now I can dig through this, because I have a shovel. Yeah, this is much faster than using your hands, as expected. I could have saved one inventory slot, but it's faster with a shovel. Okay, so what's here? Jewelry. Weapon parts. Roll up cigarette. So I might bring weapon parts with me. Electric parts? No, I don't think I'll need those just yet. Jewelry can wait. Books can wait. I might not actually bring the weapon parts. I'm not sure yet. I want to check how many components I can actually bring and how much wood. I need at least 5 more wood for sure. So that means 6, because there's no point bringing just 1. So 6 wood. That will have to be enough. Okay, cigarette. I don't think I need it right now. More wood, gunpowder, shell casings, and ammunition. I think that can wait. It's less important right now. I can just come back later. Right now I need components and wood the most. Because I need to build a lot of basic items. Okay, so wood and components. I'm going to need what? At least 30 components. I don't think I can bring that many. That seems unlikely. Okay, that's 16 components. And 8 wood. I got 1 more slot. Was there anything super useful here? What's this? Okay. This is a zone of anti-terrorist operation. Persons remaining in the city will be treated as terrorist supporters. For your own and family's safety, leave immediately. Okay. The army guarantees you a safe passage. Well, we're staying. So yeah, a lot of basic materials. Was there anything useful here other than materials? Oh yeah, coffee. More weapon parts. Yes, I'll take more weapon parts. That's 3 weapon parts. Fertilizer. Quality roll-up. I could take coffee for trade. We might have a trader visit us at some point. Or I could just bring more wood, honestly. More components. Yeah. I think I'll just bring more components, honestly. I might even drop some of these, but I do want herbal meds. So herbs, vegetables. I could drop the herbs. I think I'll be fine without them. Yeah, I can come back for them later. And instead, I'll bring more wood. Alright. I think we can leave now. We don't have any more inventory space. Let's go back. 11 PM. We still have a lot of time. But we're out of here. Now we'll need to eat. Because we'll be hungry or even very hungry. So that's probably a priority. Day 3. Did anything happen? Nope, nothing happened. Yeah, look at all this stuff. You can bring that much every night. The night was calm. Okay, so nothing happened, which is a good thing. But anyway, I'm going to finish this part here and continue in next one. If you enjoyed this first episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.